Skylar, who is fearless and confident in everything she does, finds out that her parents hid the truth of being a monster hunter from her. Now she needs to fight the monsters both outside and inside her head to finally become fearless again. You'll have to stick around to the end to see how the whole story unfolds. Hello and welcome to Comedy Recap. Today we will give you a recap of the film Girl vs. Monster. Spoilers ahead, obviously. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. The movie starts with the band preparing to play their instruments for a Halloween event. Skylar, who saw that the Halloween banner was slightly tilted, needed adjustment. She told a friend to give her a boost. She ran toward him and he lifted her. Skylar pulled the banner a little, which now became symmetrical. Everyone applauded her stunt. Skylar was about to leave but decided to sing with the band for a little after Ryan, who was the lead guitarist, asked her to. Skylar left the event with Sadie and went for her home. She decided to cut through the cemetery to get home quicker, while a stone figure demon sat on the top and crept upon them. Halfway through, Sadie felt scared while Skylar was fearless and joked around. They left when two masked people came and neutralized the stone demon, stating that they shouldn't be appearing just yet. Skylar the next day was at home and asked her mother permission for going to Ryan's party tonight, which she denied straight away. She then went to the basement to ask her dad, who also denied it. Skylar got mad and left home. We then see her father and his assistant with the captured stone demon. Skylar went to the school and told her friends about not getting permission. They all sat at the lunch table when Ryan came. He asked them about who was coming to his party. Everyone accepted to come at his party, and Skylar didn't want to disappoint him, so she told him that she would attend his party. Ryan then told them that the party will take place at the haunted mansion that his father borrowed. Myra, who saw a spark between him and Skylar, told her to keep away from him. Myra and Ryan saw a banner tilted and wanted to try what Skylar did before. She prepared him and ran toward him. He lifted her and she lost balance. She then fell over the stairs and got hurt. Next, we see a bunch of kids dressed up for Halloween. A black mist appeared from the sky and transformed into a dog in front of them. The kids' teacher came and started to adore the dog, which barked at her in a demonic way. They ran away when Skylar's parents came and sucked the demon dog in. Skylar went to watch Ryan practice. Myra, whose neck got injured, couldn't sing, so Ryan asked Skylar to sing with him in the next performance. Myra got mad and tried to stop her, but couldn't speak due to the injury. Skylar went home when later her parents left and locked all the doors and windows. Skylar got left and her uncle Cobb was to babysit her. She then got pissed and went to her room. Her parents were on their way to catch two monsters and discussed finally telling Skylar the truth about herself and them. Skylar called her friends and told them that she was about to break out of the house. She went to the basement and messed with the switches, which released the tube that had evil beings inside it. Her uncle tried stopping her but got to her too late. An evil spirit in a red dress confronted them and asked about the hunters. She called two of her ghost companions and then fled away to hunt the hunters. Skylar's parents were catching some ghosts when they saw their tracker showing ghost presence all over the radar. They then called back and checked to see what had happened. Cobb told them of what had happened and then gave the phone to Skylar. Her mother was about to tell her something important when the evil ghost came and disrupted the signals from their van. Skylar got afraid for the first time and tried to flee, but her uncle then told her all about the monsters and how his grandfather was a hunter. He then told her about how the monsters attached to one host and that the strongest one was after her body. She then told him that she was still going to Ryan's party, when later her uncle provided her with weapons to fight any monsters if encountered. Skylar's parents are now searching for the monsters and heard their daughter's voice screaming for help. They followed the voice and fell for the trap set up by the monsters that then captured them. Skylar and her friends walked through a forest when along the way they confronted monsters in the shape of tree stumps. They ran from the monsters and hid behind the trees. Their friend Henry met the monster face to face and froze up. Skylar and the rest then came and took him with them. Skylar's parents woke up and were tied up by the monster leader Diamata. The monster then crept upon Skylar and planned to scare her further before possessing her body. Diamata planned to meet her at the Halloween event, so she went to Myra's house and possessed her. The party started and Skylar's fear was constantly increasing. She started to feel much insecurity. Her time of singing came and she was doing well until possessed Myra came. Myra then took her place and nailed the singing part, while Skylar went backstage and started to eat food nervously. Sadie came and comforted her and then told her not to run away since they needed to protect their friends at the party from the monsters. They took out their weapons and met the first monster, who was disguised as their friend. They struggled, but finally did manage to capture the monster. Henry woke up and felt useless until finally he gathered some courage, took the monster weapon from Cobb, and left to save his friends. Diamata saw Skylar fighting and losing her fear, so she decided to attack her friends in the event. She left Myra's body and went to the show in her form. Henry was walking through the forest when he met the same scarecrow monster he had encountered before. The monster ticked him off of being scared when Henry lost his fear and folded the monster like laundry. Skylar met Ryan, who decided to help her instead of fleeing, but unfortunately got possessed by Diamata. Skylar decided to sing to lose the fear she had inside her heart. As she approached the stage, Ryan met her again and told her that she wasn't a good singer and shouldn't sing. Skylar started to build confidence and sang. Ryan showed love for her when later he got the monster out of himself after Skylar had showed trust in him. They all then played and sang during the performance. Diamata came and told Skylar about having captured her parents. She then left while Skylar followed her to the roof of the building. Diamata was floating in the air while holding her parents. She did so to bring the fear out of Skylar. Skylar's parents told her not to lose to fear because that's what Diamata wanted. Skylar then made a deal with Diamata about giving her parents back while she would give her her body. Diamata safely handed her parents to her when Skylar didn't hold back and started to shoot at her. The monster got pissed and transformed itself into a huge beastly form. Skylar told her parents to believe in her since Diamata was feeding from their fears. Skylar then went heroically and shot continuously at Diamata. Her parents started to convince themselves about their daughter, who was now all grown up. Skylar then called for backup when her friends Sadie and Uncle Cobb appeared and shot at the monster. Skylar and the rest kept struggling to shoot until finally they got control of Diamata and captured her. They then celebrated, and Skylar finally became a grown-up in the eyes of her parents. Now Skylar joined the band with Ryan and has become the main vocalist. Sadie, who had anxiety and speech issues, has battled with her fears of embarrassment and can now easily give speeches and lectures. Henry, who used to get bullied all the time, has now become more confident and can speak for himself in front of the bullies. Skylar's parents and uncle continue their work of hunting down monsters with Skylar, now also a part of their team. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.